Well, hello everyone, hello. And here we are back at Mission Control. I've got something patched up for you to listen to today. Grids is in control. It is driving T-Kick, Hat, and Snare, the usual suspects. And to save channels on the cluster, I am mixing the drums through this little 3-channel passive mixer that I built. And that's going in there. I suppose I didn't have to use that because I have 2 empty channels, but you never know. Blue Lantern DCO is playing bass. It is receiving a sequence from cells up here. Blue Lantern's running through streams VCA, which is being triggered by an XOR combination of 2 outputs from the little nerd. And despite saying at one point, I think I said I had the little nerd configured and wasn't going to change it, I did decide to change it. So the top 3 channels are all running odd clock dividers, I think 3, 5, and 7. And then the bottom 2 downstream from the probability gate, I think D is another odd clock division, and E is a burst generator, a trigger repeater that I have doing short bursts, and that's going into the sag end of Chaos Nand, which is causing that little ratcheting sound that comes in occasionally in the background. I can't decide if that's annoying or if it adds a much needed texture. A mutable Platts is playing chords, and that's receiving pitch CV from RYO Penta, and I'm using a divide by 8 and then divide and conquer, which is running on this tempo, which is divided by 6 of the grid's master tempo to get it down to 8th notes or 16th notes. Anyway, dividing those further by 8 and sending it to branches at about a 50-50 coin toss probability. One side of that branch is clocking the sequencer and the other side is triggering the envelope inside of Platts to make it play those chords. I have my Lifeforms SV1 playing a sort of and it's receiving the same CV as the DCO, so it is mimicking the bass line an octave higher. And the filter cutoff is being modulated by the Hypester. Now the other side of cells, I am running through the precision adder basically to drop it by 2 octaves. Then through the CVP to apply some glide, and then sending that to the E950 circuit pin VCO using wavetable oscillator A. That's going through a VCA, which I am controlling with the Kommander, and the other side of Kommander is controlling the effect parameter, which is changing the position on the wavetable slightly. pretty nifty, if I may say so myself. I initially tried controlling the pitch of E950 with the Kommander, but I don't know. I need to work on that some more. Maybe I'll figure it out. But the range of influence where things happen, you basically reach the maximum voltage about 2 inches up from the surface, and you know, it starts doing things about this high, so you only have 3, maybe 4 inches of space to actually move around in, and that's plenty for doing volume swells and stuff. But to actually play with any kind of precision, I feel like I need more space than that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe with practice, if I decide it's worth doing, maybe it is. There's not a whole lot else going on, honestly. Let me mention my Patreon, my Bandcamp, my Ko-fi page where you can donate money. My other job did pay me for March. I don't know if they'll do that again for April, considering there's absolutely nothing happening there, presumably for the entire month. I really don't know. But at present, the situation is not, well, it's not dire, and it's not as dire as I may have made it sound last time. But anyway, that's enough of that. I thank y'all for your attention. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.